So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing Moon Knight episode 4. Man, that ending. That was something. Um so this one is about where we don't get to see any Moon Knight in this one. It's only Mark and Steven in this one really. Is Khonshu is still stoned or tombed, whatever you want to call it. And begin this episode, we see him get taken to where a bunch of other, I guess, Egyptian gods are also stoned, and somebody has a collection of them, which is weird. And that's all we get on that. Maybe we'll get more about that next episode. Um, they end up going to a tomb of Alexander the Great, which I guess where the scare um, scare led them to, and while that's go, we end up finding one of Arthur's men, I think, gets killed, and we see like a mean jackal. Another mean jackal attacks them. It was actually a human, and when they killed the guy, he turned into a jackal. And they're trying to be scary again. In this scene, I don't know, some part of it, I guess, could be scary. The way the way they created it sounds scary, but they really didn't show it that much of it, since Disney, they're afraid to show anything really. And attacks Stephen, but um, Laura saves him twice in this episode. Once when he's knocked out and takes him to the tomb, and once here she uses both a uses a fire to do it, and she found in the truck. And she basically does it twice in this episode with it. Emergency fire stuff. And after she kills that one and actually pulls herself out from a pit, she talks to Arthur, and Arthur explains to her that apparently Mark was there when her father was killed, and I guess didn't really do anything about it, and she did it before they met, because she goes next Mark about it, and this is after Stephen kissed her, and Stephen and Mark was not happy about that, but he even told Laura about the fact that he was trying to protect her from Khonshu taking over her body. That's why he pushed her away to protect her. And they end up he tries to protect her more here when once they come in there, she tells him her to hide, and she ends and he ends being shot, and I don't know. This part kind of reminds me if you ever seen episode, you ever seen Charm. This happened to Piper once, where they were. She wakes up in a psych hospital and she finds out that she thinks for a while that all the stuff she's did with the demons is not real until her mind. The same thing happens here with Steven, and thinks that all the things that he's been fighting with is all in his mind. Like, he used to be an actor, I guess, because it opens with him. We end up seeing like him, like watching like I thought like popped in the Indiana Jones movie because that's what reminded me of this part. And the screen was small, but they're just watching a movie. It was like a movie that he made, and he's in a wheelchair. They're playing bingo, and we find out like all the gods all think they're crazy, and so does Laura think her crazy. And we might have seen the third personality in the mirror. We still don't know who that is. And he's in a wheelchair. And all the people who work for Arthur are the doctors and nurses there. And I guess Arthur is the head of the psych ward there. And he's trying to cure him. And but Steven ends up Mark ends up escaping. I think it's Mark, and he ends up finding Steven. They're in two different bodies, and yet Steven is inside of a tomb, a sarcophagus, I think it's called, and he's dressed in black. By Mark's dressed in white. And we like see another person that might be is in the sarcophagus. We don't see who's inside of it though, but it's shaking. And at the very end of the episode, we see a hippo. And I don't know which god that supposed to be is, because I don't know my Egyptian gods as well. I do was my Greek mythology, my Greek ones. So, do you want to tell me who was the hippo? Go right ahead. But this episode was pretty bizarre, like around the middle part and it just ends there with this seeing a hippo scream, an Egyptian hippo scream. So, and it's just very weird. This episode was. I did like the Mo part more. I did like the psych part more than the rest of it though. So it was more interesting in the other one, the other part of it. So I'll give it this one an 8 out of 10. So I'll see you guys. I just like better when they're like trying to talk about like the psycho personality of split personality peoples more than actually seeing it actually happen. But let's say we might get more of that since we haven't seen them outside the personality. But we gotta get Conchi back. So we'll find out if they get him back this next episode. Because we only got 2 more left. So we'll find out. So like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye-bye.